So can you start like with the full wash maybe?
I think they had a preset one for previous play.
So that's the maximum, or are there any more lights you can add?
Can you further do that, please?
Yeah.
There's another full wash. This one adds the blue.
Who's doing the light and controlling the lights for us?
A technician will be here, but you need to have one person from your side.
Because ours is the first play, I think. They're starting at 7 and 29.
Yes, you need to have a technician from your side so that they can sit with them and try to help them with the cues, because they will not know everything.
It's kind of hard to see right now because all of the things are on stage right now.
Yeah.
That's why it's casting a lot of shadows. But
can you turn the house lights off maybe?
Yes.
And those things will go away, right?
Yeah, that's for
that's for choir concerts.
Yeah. Okay, so that is. So how far deep? I mean, so like the upstage 1/3 is kind of dark. Lights in there. Or no?
We don't have the lights for those currently right now because we have to take them out for a musical.
Okay.
But everything above the last curtain can be lit.
Okay, so we will have some light over there.
Yes.
Okay.
So when you say the last big white curtain, everything before that can be lighted.
Yes.
And you have full RGB on the site?
Can you say that again?
Do you have full RGB on the site?
Red, green, blue.
We have them on our back site lights.
House lights.
House lights, please.
So can you maybe show me one of those?
Yeah.
Because our cycle lights are hosted in the back. I can't turn off the lights back there because I would have to go and walk down there.
Okay.
But we do have our
you
back
light it for the back. Okay. But you have the full spectrum.
We have purple, blue, green, yellow, and red.
And then you can mix and match with these.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
And that is only the backstage, nothing on the main stage. So you can't put
We do have blue.
Blue.
Blue top, okay.
These are the fixed places?
The fixed places are on stage currently. We don't have
Only blue.
We have multiple colors, but I would have to go up onto the catwalk to replace them.
Oh, okay. Maybe what you could do is start from a blackout and just bring in lights one by one, maybe, or electrics one by one. That does things on. That's your full blackout, okay. And what do you have in the front?
So we have lost a lot of lights recently. Those are the back lights. Somebody did make a front light.
Okay. Okay, I think the previous one. Okay.
Yeah.
No, the other one. Yeah. Okay. Let me take a photo of this.
There's also this one without the blue.
So this is yellow without the blue.
Yes, this is with.
I can see the blue on the floor.
On the right, on the piano.
Now, if you want to project something on the screen behind, is it possible?
Yes, we have our projector right there. We have a projector that goes along with it, but if you wanted to use the cyc in the back, it's possible. I would just need to cut it a little bit. So
Yeah, but then the whole screen behind, if you want to have something projected, is it possible?
Yes.
You can.
And you have like a laptop kind of VGA or something?
Yes.
So what?
It's a VGA connection.
Okay.
Okay, so just if we get it in a zip drive, is that fine?
Yes,
Okay.
I would bring my laptop in and I would hook it up for you.
Okay.
Is there a sample you can show right now? Any projection on the back?
Yeah, I could turn on the projector right now at least, and you'll see at least the blue screen.
And even if
दो vertical screen निकल जाएंगे.
वो तो निकल जाएगा, वो तो उनका इसके लिए
नहीं, even वो chairs पूरा निकल जाएगा.
So stage will be clean.
Stage will be clean, yeah.
And where they are positioned.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Yeah, so we had a show on Sunday.
And we can divide the lights into half of the stages, right? We can dark out the right half and have the left half be lit.
Yes, I would just have to fix the lights.
Sound का
Can that be done?
Lights का कोई नहीं.
So
I
how
am
many
willing
zones?
to go up there.
Okay, how many zones
रघु
can
के
you
साथ
create?
किसी को बिठाना पड़ेगा.
Depending on how much lights we have right now, since we did lose a good amount of lights in the last show, I can say we could do stage right, stage left, the center, maybe corners as well.
The back corners as well. Like, can we do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5? Like if you cut the stage in square.
Yeah.
1 in the clock, 2 back, 3 there.
Light का charge नहीं है.
I'm going to check. Okay. Once I get onto catwalk and see what kind of lights we have there, because we're limited at the moment. Some of the lights that we're using have to be available for the full wash,
Okay.
and to move one of the lights into an individual spot might hinder, the entire full wash.
But at least we can do half.
Yes.
Stages. So 1, 2, and a center.
Yes, definitely. I could do 1, 2, and a center.
Okay.
But if we want one character to be focused, all the others to
There's
be.
no follow spot.
How about special?
A special? We do have our spotlights up in the spotlight room. I would have to see because we just got new ones actually.
Oh, good.
So I would have to test them out and see if it will be possible to use it. Because if somebody is up there,
No,
I
but
wouldn't be down here.
Fine. My question is for a spot, the light will be coming from here, right? Like somewhere up here. I was thinking something like a cone from one of the
A cone?
electrics.
Usually, you could get a special using a spotlights, or if there's a specific area where that person is thinking, I'm pretty sure we would have one to get a center
And
spotlight.
that brings me to the next question. How long do you think it will take, or let's say in the past, like when we've done this production, it took us about an hour of programming to get all the cues. So how can we work that out?
How many productions are there? Plays?
There are about, I would say, 15 at least.
The time
60 minutes.
for each?
Yeah.
Roughly 40, 30.
And you're talking of 3 days, right?
Yeah, 2.5 days.
2.5 days.
So I think, I don't know, yeah.
No, but for example, like the kids' place, right? So my daughter is in one of them. So I don't think we will need anything except other than the
Like
wash.
a blackout and full wash, blackout, full wash.
Maybe those are just 2 plays, right?
Yeah.
But major plays are like 60 minutes to
No,
40 minutes to 60
In
minutes
that
productions.
case, what we might have to do is if they can give us some kind of specification of what lights there are, we can pre-write down the cues and send it to him, so that
If you have the scripts
Cues.
for the plays,
Right.
the cues and such like that, and if you could write down specifically what you would like on certain things and send that to me, I could figure out what I could do here. It would take me personally, because since we don't have as much lights as we used to, 1 to 2 hours
1 to 2
for me to
hours. Okay.
record them.
To all of them.
About
Yes.
20 cues. I'm talking about maybe 25, 28 cues. per
In
hour.
each play.
In each play. Because once I start creating the lights, I'll be able to go a lot faster. So about 1 to 2 hours.
Yeah.
I could
1 to 2
handle
hours for each or overall?
overall.
Oh, so when you say preset, meaning it is all computerized
It's-
preset.
yeah.
Because once I
it's-
get the full wash in, and once I get like the left and the rights, I'd be able to just enter it in the cues really quickly.
And typically what happens is, for at least for our production, there's a lot of similarity between, say, one cue and the next. So maybe some lights get added, some lights subtracted. But you can just take the first one, copy it in here, and then do the delta, and then store that as a new cue, and thus on.
So
What's
that
the
storage
playable
should-
area?
The playable area, we the entire front stage usually, we don't usually have people as close as back as the psych, because the lights are off backstage on stage, and so it's kind of harder to be back there, plus projection, because we can't really put microphones that far back as well.
Okay.
So I would say everything above that curtain, the black curtain in the back, is peeking out, and everything above that.
How about on this side?
What's the width of that? The breadth, the depth, and the width?
I do not have
Okay,
the resolution
we can
at
ask
the
him
moment.
later.
I know Ms. Schneider does.
So how many screens do you have? How many layers can we have? Yeah.
You have that back screen right there.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, are you talking about curtains?
Pardon me?
Like
Curtains. Or
Screens, yeah, curtains. Because, we can start preparing for the next scene behind when the previous scene is going
We
on.
have, I believe, 3 working curtains right now.
3 working screens? Okay.
The front one that you could still see the front right there, the apron. We call it the apron right there. And then there's when you go down, you'll be able to see.
Yeah, we'll go
3
there.
on either sides, and all the 3 can come closer.
You said
Okay.
and
And,
if you want
if-
like a red color or some lights, you have all those. You said-
Only
Sorry,
for
question
the
put it, then I'll
side
ask you and then you can
lights,
ask.
which is that white screen
we
right
can
there.
check
I can't
projection
get
है.
the completely
This is
like
the max
red
dimension.
lights
बाजू
on
में
the
2
stage.
white strips are left
Yeah.
behind.
हाँ,
probably.
वो black रहता है. You
वो
can
कुछ
pull
लोग
those
हैं.
curtain in.
And for the back curtain, there's also black,
So
right?
for the projection on the side, the from here, is that the max? It can go, or can it go full screen? Like, in other words, would there always be these 2 buttons?
I know that the dimensions can move like diagonally and vertically, but it's not wide.
Okay, so that's probably as wide as it.
So that means
We do
the
have
curtains
the
will be
swing.
covering that? Can cover that?
You
can.
can.
The white
Curtains
patches?
can cover that. Yes.
So that means nothing, no movement can happen behind that, in a way.
Yeah.
Right.
If
And-
the curtains and you want to take off like the image, so you could do a transition, I could shutter that as well.
And okay, in front, like, can you go all the way up to the lip or the apron, in front of the proscenium opening? Essentially?
Yes,
For the
you can.
lights?
On-
Yeah.
Yes.
So you can light someone who's standing right here.
Yes.
Okay.
It has been lit right now. If you can
Yeah,
see,
yeah, I can.
right.
The house lights are on right now.
Yeah.
Where you see the wooden
Yes, the
border,
lights
right?
are
The
all-
semicircle border, right?
But you don't have any color gels that can be put.
We do have the gels, but again, like I said before, about the limits of all of our lights because we need them for all the full washes. I can go up and put gels if you want specific like full washes to be that, but we do have blue currently. But for this production, we're not allowed to go because the catwalk, the lights up here, I'm allowed to do, but we can't use the lift to go behind it.
So basically, you're saying we can't put any more gels currently.
But we do have blue. I could create if you want the front, the on the apron right there to be certain colors. I could do that.
Okay. And so when you open the apron, so in front of the apron, who's
Yes.
can get
I
those
can make
colors.
those colors if you like.
Okay, that would be great. You can
You
make
have a
those
black
colors.
curtain too in the back, right?
Yes.
If you want to use
Yes.
instead of white.
Just a quick question. Sorry, I was a little bit late.
It's
So
okay.
what colors do you have for lights right now? Yellow and blue. That's it.
We have our cyclics. We have purple, green, yellow, red, and blue for the backlights back there. For our gels, we have a rose pink.
Oh.
We have a red. We have blue, green, and purple,
Okay.
and a light blue.
You will program our lighting, or we have to
Yes.
come in and.
If you are able to give me a cue and write down what you want, like especially for scene changes, I will be able to program them myself.
Okay.
But the problem with the queue is that this is all vernacular language, then how do we...
No, someone has to be.
The
Someone
timing.
Yeah, somebody.
You have to time it, right? You
That's
play
the
from
one-
1 minute to 2 minutes. There is a blue light. From 2.1 seconds to.
Well,
But I would suggest somebody.
Someone
that's
should
that
do
will
that.
sense, but if you have
That is just not
certain
possible.
keywords,
Yes. Yeah.
Basically, the program.
Someone has to be there, that is the best.
somebody is usually going to be
Now,
here and
if
tell
we
me
have
like
not-
change the scene.
Yeah.
Change
So
the
if we have not
One person
very
from
much
our team
fine-tuned
should
it,
be there.
and someone is
Who
sitting
would
next
know
to
what
you,
it is.
and that
Yeah.
person instructs you, you can do it on the fly, right?
Yeah,
You
usually we have a board operator and a director that tells us when to change the lights.
Okay. And you will be there on the Friday and Saturday on the lights, or someone else will be there?
I will be here on the 29th. It's going to be just me. Tracy's not going to be here on the 29th. But the 30th and 31st, I have the early shift. So
Okay.
the first 8 hours.
Okay, so 29th, which is the evening, from 7 to, let's say, 9:30,
Yes, she's
you will be
there.
there.
Yeah.
Okay. And someone is next to you, that's ideal, then they can
Yes.
keep on telling you what needs to be done.
Is 29th a rehearsal?
No,
There-
no
we
problem.
have
Production.
Okay, 3 productions.
So who have you been communicating with? Because we want to have like one voice that feeds in information to you.
Miss Schneider. Definitely Miss Schneider is the person that I go to because she's the one that hired me.
Oh, so
What was the question?
like from their side, who's a liaison? From our side, who's a liaison?
Okay. You will have your own technician, one technician who have seen your entire play from your side.
You mean someone from the production team?
Yes, the
Okay.
production team. And
Right.
from
Which will
Naatakothsava.
probably be me, which is why I'm asking.
Yes, and from Naatakothsava there will be another person volunteering to be here.
No, for example, I'm saying that if I want to send him ahead of time, some description of
Cues.
the
Okay,
cues.
yeah.
So then I need to know
Who
who to
has
send it to.
been,
It is for Naatakothsava team. There is a one more person.
So we need to send it to him. He will coordinate with
The
her.
director team, I think Padma is already sent to you guys to send the lighting requirement.
Okay, I haven't got that. Maybe that.
Giridhar Malvalli is
No, he is the one.
so this is not.
Padma is
Shrisha.
already requested all directors
We have
to
to
send
keep it
the
open
lighting
to
requirement.
project the
Please send it to
facts,
that mail, or else again we will.
Please.
send
Okay, I can
the
get to
Oh, this
that.
Windows is
Then
on.
it will be.
One person will
Yeah, it's
contact
also
her.
a clear window.
That's the best. Otherwise, they'll get a lot of
Question, on 29th,
It-
question for,
They don't. It's not.
what is the
completely
earliest?
noticeable at all. It's a lot more transparent.
we have the
It's still-
advantage that we are going first.
Anyway, so
if
just
you are
leave
done
down
with
when
the
we go
things
to
that
the
you are looking,
stage,
other
just leave
details
down
we
so
can
we
discuss
can
outside.
check that out.
Yeah.
Please, thank you.
Just
No,
last
we
week,
want to
you'll
look at
see
the
a
stage,
lot more
but
background there.
No, but if you're looking
right now
about
since all
lights,
the
spending
panels
house
are
and
in the
control, if you have
choir
any
room.
questions, we'll discuss
But
that.
when you
Input how to part the information
Yes, yes.
No, but my question was pertinent to that. I mean, if I'm to give her